attack on sight here.
Find and speak to Fridtjof.
Bloody shit sack!
Find and speak to Fridtjof.
Wait!
No chance!
Find and speak to Fridtjof. 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 Find and speak to Fridtjof.
We're all experts in bloody hindsight, aren't we?
Find and speak to
I acted on what I
Fridtjof.
heard at the time. And finally, you made it.
Careful. That sounded like you doubted me for a moment. What of your eyes? Are they mended?
Getting there. Recovering. Thank the gods.
You're welcome. Now then, show me what to do with this augmented sunstone.
Einad?
Alive, last I saw, but old and slow. We must begin without him.
Go away! We've enough misery here!
You can't help. Please, leave us alone.
Do you know? Surely it cannot be so simple.
No, this mechanism.
Activate
What
the
was it?
augmented sunstone.
I think yes. We need more light to converge here,
Activate the
on this
augmented
spot.
sunstone.
Leave it to me. Stay out of sight.
Please! Don't be seen here! What are you doing here?
See what the light reveals. Yet the sunstone hungers. More light is needed. It is working! Ina was right. The sunstone must be satisfied. Now the relic will be mine.
The vault of the ancients.
Bloody Anhagel.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
What is wrong? Why isn't it opening? Is there something wrong with the mechanism?
Yeah, about that. I'd feel a lot more confident if my father was... Help!
Get to work. I'll stretch my fighting arm.
Guard up till the car flags!
Blindside them! Remain steadfast!
Where have you been? Where have you... Where have you been? Where have you been? Where...
We have
It is done.
took you long enough. By Ymir's armpits. What are you doing here, you one-eyed shitbag?
Seeking a relic. It's somehow grown more wrinkly and ill-tempered since I last saw it.
Fuck off. Looking for this, I'd wager.
The mighty relic.
Piece of junk. I took out all the good stuff already.
What? What?
Then we shall take our leave.
The way out is through the front.
You look like you've been to Helheim and back.
Claude may be a mongrel bastard, but he knows how to torture a dwarf. That...
Load. Fast travel. The vault.
What do we have here? The High One, stealing again. How unbecoming. And with his little friends. My stepson takes his mongrel eyes off you for 1 second. And look at this mess. To think his father expects him to rule Muspelheim one day.
Oh no, 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 no. She's one of the bad ones.
She's nothing. But she has Thriek's blood on her hands, and must pay. Find another way out.
The way we got in! Quick!
Get to the shelter. I'll see to her.
Promises, promises.
Give me my son, and I will torture you only a little.
All I shall give you is death! You're improving! Almost worth my effort! Your anger makes you clumsy! Did you care?
That's right, you mewling Quim! Run back to Suther!
Load. The vault. Grenhella shelter, a safe haven from the invasion of...
Run back to Suther! The shelter. I must speak with Valdi.
I can imagine I am back in my favorite tavern in Uldar. Oh, sweet meat, dry tail,
Did you end her?
She escaped.
come. I've been cooped up long enough. Of all the faces I left behind in Asgard, yours is the last I expected to see.
You sound disappointed.
I'd have preferred you sent a buxom Valkyrie, wearing nothing more than a mischievous smile.
And carrying a barrel of the good stuff.
Now you're talking, but when I saw you in the palace, through Glod's portal, well, I knew you'd come for me. Thank you.
Anything for a friend.
My gentle jailer rescuing me from a far worse jail. It's almost poetic.
You dwarves never did understand poetry.
The sky is high, wood is good, and Harvey is still an arsehole. How is that for poetry, you miserable shit?
About as good as you smell. Now, I have a use for you.
Harvey has a use for me. Words to chill the blood. Still, you know we dwarves give nothing away for free.
Do you breathe fresh air, or the stench of Glad's torturers?
Keep your eye in its socket. What will you have me do?
Wait.
What?
Vermin! Thief! Face me!
Be warned! I will finish what you start! Sutor stole my son. Now I have killed his. A small step towards justice.
Wish you had let me get a few kicks in. Bastard almost ate me once.
Then it is over? The Muspels will be in disarray.
Not while Surtur is in power.
Tell me more of the relics, and what you did with them. What happened in the vault?
What do you think? Glod tortured me. Commanded me to revive the relics, then extract their magic so that Surtur might use it in some way.
And you could not?
How fucking dare you? Of course I could. But not for a shit like him. Of course, Glod was too dim to see that I was dispelling the magic rather than storing it. And as soon as I knew you were coming, I gutted the relics, rendered them useless. So no mighty weapon for that prick Surtur.
It is unwise to underestimate such an enemy. But you were short-sighted, Ivaldi. I could have made good use of that magic.
Well, if it's items of power you seek. During my imprisonment, I heard rumors. Surtur is building something. Something small yet very, very potent. And highly valuable to him. So valuable that if it were to fall into your hands, you might do some real damage here, I think.
That is intriguing.
I will seek out wisdom on the subject. More ancient and advanced than even my own. But first I must equip myself with some decent tools. Starting with a hammer and maybe a chisel or two.
There is a dam in the north of Vangrin. Huge bloody thing. Almost completely frozen over.
I know of it.
South of the dam, there is a workshop. Perhaps it remains in good order. When your travels are complete, you will find me there.
I will come when I'm ready.
Lord. Hold circle fast travel. Load. HU skills. Breakfall Liver automatically performs roll when landing. Intent. Dagger. Light bow combo consecutive shots with a light bow deals extra damage. Critical 2 point. Melee 2.3 melee damage hold square reset. Long. Hydron slam press R2 whilst. Ability damage plus 1.7 ability damage hold. Light resist. Range. Fire. Range resistance plus 7.0 range. Health 5.2 health full square reset. Will. Range critic. Boy. Hunter. Pred. Help. Boy. Headshot 2.
the old workshop that Ivaldi spoke of. I should check if he's already here. The entrance must be on the other side.
Shoddy. Very shoddy. Where's a decent soup?
Found anything worthy of your talents?
This will have to do.
Soon you can put them to good use.
By Ymir. Is that a Salakar? I never knew they actually existed.
I know all the sagas of your people, yet I've never heard
I never said my people.
You mean the Light Elves?
There aren't many who remember the Children of Light, or their stories. I do.
When Sutter invaded their lands, they begged me for aid. The war with the Vanir had only just ended and I was... wary. Long after, I learned how Sutter devoured the elves in mortal light, Huga by Huga. Maybe it's the same light that now allows him to renew himself after death.
During the conquest, he must have uncovered knowledge of the Salakars.
But to what end?
What Hugers does it hold?
Those of two warlords. One a Muspel, the other a Jotun.
Nothing more.
Nothing more. At least not of value.
He speaks the truth.
You deal with a fire nymph?
A fire nymph? I am the finest fire nymph in all of Svartalheim.
Allow me to introduce Asa, treasonous daughter of Sutter, and my friend.
You grow dewy-eyed in your dotage.
What have you unearthed?
Only rumors. My father is rebuilding something large and powerful, though its exact nature I cannot fathom.
And the Salakar is intended to be part of this something.
Most likely. Either way, its value to my father is so great he may indeed trade your son for its return.
Return to your stepmother. Arrange a trade. And one more thing. I would feel better knowing you're protected.
Sinmara travels far and wide, but I will rejoin her as you wish.
Whatever the Salakar is, I must steal it back once Baldur is safe.
Why?
Ragnarok comes. I've made plans, but they are not ideal. Perhaps the Salakar offers another way. One that will allow me to truly save those I care about. Even you.
To unlock its secrets, I will need help. There are rumors of a shelter nearby. Its dwellers may be able to assist me. Try looking near the largest karst south of here. Tell them I sent you. No dwarf would give up the chance to work with Ivaldi.
Vangrin was once home to your rivals, Sindri and Broka. Your name may not carry much weight here.
Don't make me laugh. No one cares about those two. I'll follow you once I've finished taking what I need.
Discover the shelter in Vangrin. Discover the shelter in Vangrin.
I will need help if I am to study the Salakar. Do not linger. Go and find me some helpers.
Discover the shelter in Vangrin. Med. Discover the shelter in Dangrin. Discover
Perhaps
the
I should
shelter
take
in
another peek at the
Dangrin.
Salakar.
Damn it. Better not.
Discover the shelter in Dangrin. Discover the shelter in Dangrin. Med. Lord. Seeking shelter, the sons of Ivaldiarki, and discovering how to defeat Surtr. With their shelters scattered throughout Svartalfheim, Harvey must find Angmol to stand any chance of saving the Aldr. Find all remaining shelters, press circle track. Fast travel. Road. Seeking shelter, the sons of Ivaldi are key in discovering. Hold circle, fast travel.
We can continue.
Forum Gorochar Freiken.
Road. Seeking shelter, the sons of Road. Seeking. Follow the clues. Follow the clues. Follow the clues. Follow the clues. Follow the clues.
There's a shelter not far from here. So this
Follow
is
the
where they
clues.
hide. This must be the shelter Ivaldi spoke of. We should head inside. A word, my friend. Ivaldi requests your aid.
Ain't my concern. Go talk to Orgler.
He's the master of this workshop?
Master? Nah, boy, he's chief when the masters ain't here.
So many starving people do so much shit.
Ask for help in the shelter.
You don't belong here.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Useless. I best ask someone else.
I do not take kindly to being interrupted.
Ask for help in the shelter. Ask for help in the shelter.
Ho there! Want to obtain some of my attractive wares? Everything is half the price of yesterday.
Half the price? That seems generous.
Well, I doubled the prices yesterday to make a profit, but nobody bought anything. So, half the price today.
You haven't been doing this very long, have you?
It's my second day.
Are you the only trader here?
Isn't there someone more experienced to show you the ropes?
Nope. I saw a gap in the market and I went for it. Why? Aren't I doing a good job?
No, it's not that.
You think I'm awful? You do, don't you?
Is this a ploy to persuade me to buy something?
Is it working?
Are you the only trader here? See, merchant. Titanium, general, a rare material that can be found in the world. Gold circle by nickel ingot, general ingot used to enhance the quality of a piece of gear from superior to flawless. Gunner, your settlement's blacksmith would make great use of it. Gold circle by Are you the only trader, please?
Goodbye for now.
Ask for help in the shelter. Ask for help in the shelter. Ask for help in the shelter.
Looking
Ask for
good.
help in the shelter.
I sometimes think Reda makes these up just to keep us all busy.
Trader's quests.
Svardolf Hem is
Contract.
infested. If only everyone was as motivated as you.
Hello there. I bring word from Ivaldi.
What do I care? Go talk to the Ganger.
Ganger?
Yeah, the chief. Name's Oakler.
I should go speak with Oakler again.
Ask for help in the shelter.
I'm sure I know you. What do you want?
Ivaldi sends me. He requires the help of a skilled artisan.
A meeting of minds, huh? Well, it ain't up to me. You'd best talk to Brokkr or Sindri.
They still breathe? Where are they?
No idea. Sindri went off adventuring. He does that. Mind you, it's been a while since he left.
How much of a while?
Couple of weeks.
And his absence doesn't worry you?
Not my business where he goes.
And Brokkr?
Went to look for Sindri. Bit of a worry guts, that one. Ever since he mucked up the forging of Mjolnir. Anyway, look, leave your name and I'll pass it to Brokkr when he shows up.
Tell him Harvey of Asgard was here.
Harvey of... by Ymir? Really, it is you?
I'll return tonight. In the meantime, fetch Ivaldi. He's at the old workshop ruins.
Harvey?
Pod shelter is. Hold circle fast travel. Hold. Hold circle fast travel.
Go, my eyes.
Därför deras beisdag bygg ju soner.
Hold. Pod shelter is 8.
Nice to see you.
Meet with the ROKKR at night. Of all our enemies, Sinmari is the most vicious. I remember when she and SURTR were bitter rivals. She led the coup against him, almost claimed his crown, and then announced her marriage. I know not what deal was struck, but we must remain forever loyal to her plots. Golden, speaking to an adolescent PALDR.
Times it stung me. 3! On the hand, then the neck, oh, then on the eyeball!
A true master would ignore such trifles.
Trifles? That gadfly was the size of a squirrel! A big one!
An ogre could tear me limb from limb, and still my severed hands would finish the job. That is focus. That is passion. That is
horseshit. Master Broker, I'm glad you have made it home. And your brother? Did you find him?
Yeah. You never did say where he was.
I believe Sindri went adventuring.
Adventuring? No, that's not it. He went to find the special mead. Had a hankering, he said.
Special meat.
Yeah, the special mead.
Sutunga's special meat?
What's that frosty arse got to do with it? We ain't in Jotunheim, in case you hadn't noticed. There's this mead they make down at the brewery. So sweet, well, it's bloody sweet, all right? Anyway, Sindri had an itch for it. Just a horn or two, he said. So, off he goes. That was half a moon ago. I told him not to do it. Too many giants out there, but he wouldn't listen. Him and his cravings.
Where can I find this brewery?
Aylthorpe, southeast of here, other side of the marsh. Can't miss it. You're going to rescue him?
I will find him, yes. And afterwards, you and he will repay me by helping Evildeed with the job I need done.
Now, hold on. We didn't,
Good. We have a deal. That gadfly? It was Loki. Thor himself could not have withstood the sting.
Is it too much to ask for some decent toast?
Lord, order shelter. The masters to gold circle past trap.
Understand it to Sindri. Even after all that has happened, he still has the defiance to seek out a horn of Svartalfheim's finest. Scent of mead, fouled by the stench of muspels. Jatna, too.
Find and rescue
The
Sindri.
smell of mead grows strong. This must be where everything is stored. Sindri's nose would have guided him here.
Watch my lead!
Seems that Sindri has been here.
You'll scream. Here's a nice hard shaft in
Investigate the storeroom. 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 Investigate the
Is
storeroom.
this Sindri's special mead? Given the puddles on the floor, he must have taken a bath in it. This hammer bears the mark of Sindri. And here, a bag of roasted acorns. This blood is many days
Investigate the storeroom.
One trail leads in, the other out.
Investigate the
A
storeroom.
chain was placed here. From the scarring, something heavy was suspended from it. I've carried enough dwarves recently to know they are not as light as they look.
Investigate the storeroom.
I'd like to hear about this before I see him again.
You there!
Investigate the storeroom. Investigate the storeroom. Investigate the storeroom. Investigate the storeroom.
What do we have here? The Muspels have a prison not far from here. Jan's House, they call it. Some days ago, Sindri was captured while sneaking outside. He was dragged in here for interrogation. His belongings were seized. Even his roasted acorns, one of the many dwarven delicacies I will never fathom. They tried to loosen his tongue, using the same sweet mead he himself sought. Almost drowned him in it. But the shelter has not been raided. So Sindri must have remained strong and refused to give them its location. Instead, he was dragged away. Bloodied, drunk as a fish, but alive. Most likely to face further tortures at a makeshift prison named Jan's House. That is where I should go next.
Lord.
reeks of misery. More than I would even wish upon Loki, no matter his crimes. It's likely Sirius was brought here many days ago. Hope not too late.
All is ash! Focus! We have this!
Test my strength.
Most of the dead have been roasted upon the flames. Body over there. I hope it's not who I think it is.
Great connection! Get back here!
I know this mark. Whoever he was, he had his hooker cruelly stolen. I can sense that the Salakar was satisfied on this occasion. Was this Calder's first victim? And that amulet, the sigil. Sindri, reckless fool, all this was a meat. Oh well, it is done. I must return the body to Brokir.